Easy now, Dyslexic Gamer here, and welcome to WAR Robots. The subject of today is, should I get rid of my Algen? Having a little bit of an issue right now with my Algen. He's not hitting the like button, and here's a nice little montage for you. Welcome back. Now this is pre-recorded and I'm doing a voiceover on top, so this is the first time I'm trying this, so it might be a little bit wrong. I'm trying my best. This is the Polar Algen with Dragon Calamities. This is my favourite Algen just because it never misses. It makes it a lot easier for targeting. I will admit that you don't always get your flames with it because you've got a tendency of not having to look where you need to shoot. So there is a disadvantage of using this, and it's also the disadvantage of having a lock on. I had a very good run on this game. I did play for about 3 hours in total to try and get some footage, and this was my first game I played. Now you probably can tell that when I'm using the Algen that my teammates are doing the pushing and I've not got one beacon yet. That's the disadvantages of using the Algen nowadays. You can get beacons with them, but you have a high chance of losing your robot whilst you're doing that. Normally I would suggest you play domination if you do have an Algen, just to give you that chance of, once your ability is over and you have killed the enemy, to find some cover and wait for your ability to come back. That is my way of playing it. This is Beacon Rush. It is very difficult to run an Algen in Beacon Rush, so that's why I did suggest domination. As you can see here, I'm using my ability, and I'm also using a shield breaker to make sure that I can cut straight through the shells with my flames. There you go, monster godlike there. Don't see that very often with an Algen nowadays. Beyond godlike. Don't think I'm going to get a living legend. Let's see. Oh, living legend, there you go. Don't get that very often. So this is why I like to use the Algen. Still, it's Nightingales. Really horrible robot to be fighting against. If he hadn't suppressed me just here, I probably would have been able to kill him. But I don't think I'm going to get it. No, someone else stole the kill. I think after this one we'll be going down. After this one, I think we'll be using the Redeemer Algen. This is the Deathwing limited edition one. Now this Algen has a little bit more of an advantage than the Polar Algen, just because the weapons are mounted slightly further apart, so you can corner shoot with it without actually taking any damage. Pretty big advantage really, but I like to play matchy with my robot, so with the Polar one I get to use my Dragon Calamities and it looks really cool. Aesthetics mean a lot to me, not so much about what's meta, it's more about what looks good. Now let's talk about Titans. How the Algen is really good if you've got Glaciers or Embers against the Arthur. I personally don't have high level Embers or Glaciers, so I don't run those builds, let alone that you have to get so close to the Titans or robots with shields that I feel like you're at a disadvantage. If they're more than one player, you're going to get taken out. That was a nice kill on the Scorpion. I waited until I was underneath the bridge before I used the flight. Did lose my last stand for it, but it was well worth to stop him from taking our home beacon. I think I'm going to lose. Yeah, there you go. Havoc with Anna. You're not going to have much of a chance against one of them. Now we've got the machine gun Algen. Now I've worked out that it's 720 damage for the MK2 level 12 Avengers, and you do double damage to physical shields, but the energy machine gun still does 2200 damage each shot. Now the Avengers only do 1440 per shot, so it still works out that if you have the energy machine guns, you will still do more damage than if you run Avengers on shields. So just something to keep in mind when you're building your stuff, which one's going to be an advantage for later. Right now I'm building a mender because I want to do a video on a beginner's guide, so I'm building a mender on there, so look out for that video when it comes out. Right now I'm running my Arthur. Now my Arthur is, I think it's level 88, and I've concentrated purely on resistance. I think I've got about 10 levels on speed, and I've also got 10 levels on the blast wave damage. Maxed out retaliators, maxed out chips for it as well. The last nerf that hit was really bad, to be fair. It has hit me hard on my account, so there's another reason why I keep on falling behind into Masters League. I normally am in Champion League, but recently I've noticed I'm falling behind, and hopefully I'll be able to do a video soon. I think the Algen is a reason why I'm not actually staying in Champion League anymore. It's just that one robot that just can't take a hit, and it can't compete with how fast the game's moving, and you've got to adapt. That's my conclusion on the video. If you think I should get rid of the Algen and replace it, let me know. A like would be great. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe, just a like would be amazing. Any tips or advice, would really appreciate it.